Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Raymond Gishad Football Stadium. We are in pouring rain. The field is lush green, and we are going to witness the first game of the knockout competition in the female category. It's the Youngsters versus the Diamond Queen. We will have 3 games here today. The first game, female knockout. Second game, female knockout, Shining Stars versus Little Soldiers. And the third game will be a men's game, and it will be the Enforcers coming up against the Limers FC. So we have lots of football action right here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. We are just awaiting the start of the first encounter, which was scheduled to start at 3 o'clock. So we're just about 7 minutes behind schedule. They are all out on the field except for the goalkeeper for the Diamond Queen. I'm not seeing her. I saw her briefly in gray, and she is hiding somewhere in the dugout. Yes, I'm seeing my co-commentator here. So we are just awaiting the start. Yes, there she is, Lavincia, number 1 for the Diamond Queen. And we are going to have a start momentarily between the Diamond Queen and the Youngsters. It's the start of the knockout competition. And it's raining. It seems to be abating just a bit. And the field is lush green. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Johnson.
And how are you?
Looking very good, just anticipating a very good day of football action.
Okay.
Well, it's the Diamond Queens kicking from the left of screen to the right, while the Youngsters are moving from the right to the left. It's going to be the Diamond Queens to kick us off here at the Raymond Igishad Technical Center. Football action. It's the start of the female knockouts competition. It's Diamond Queen and Youngsters. Ball's going to find Stott now within the midfield with Cariano. Looking to move forward are the Youngsters quickly. The Youngsters were cut out by Hodge. Back in the midfield is won by the Youngsters now. It's number 25 here on the left-hand side. Looking to drive forward are the Youngsters. Can't keep it in play. It's going to be a goal kick. Well, from what it looks like, the Youngsters have Reba Stott, who played at strike for them in their last game. She is now playing at left back, it looks like. It's going to be Fleming, who played it forward. And again, the Youngsters looking to break. Looking towards the number 29, playing up top for them in the form of Smith. But this one is going to run out of touch. No, it's kept on the left-hand side by the Diamond Queen's defense. Chipped inside. Only as far as I believe that's Benjamin. No, over towards Cariano. Back inside the Benjamin. Benjamin forward. Again, looking for Smith. Smith wins this one now. The Youngsters looking to break. And into the box here. It's a number 18 on the right-hand side, and, well, one of the end there by Harley. Well, the lineup for the Youngsters is Benjamin, the number 6, Brooks, number 15, Carter, number 25, Cariana Richardson, the number 5, Sharice Richardson, number 11, Tiara Richardson, the number 18, Janica Richardson Fleming, the number 4, Romney number 8, Smith, the number 29, as the ball comes over the top, is collected in the end there by Allen, the goalkeeper for the Diamond Queens. The number 2, Stott, and the number 21 in goal, Ward. Well, for the Diamond Queens, it's Allen, the number 1, Barbaro, number 13, Bruno, the number 23, Carter, the number 15, Harley, number 11, and the captain of the Diamond Queens, Hodge, the number 17, Jennings, number 2, Lewis, the number 9, Renee, the number 18, Roach, number 5, and Thomas, the number 14. It's going to be a free kick to the Diamond Queens. It's Hodge to take this one. Taya Hodge. Free kick is going high. Won by Benjamin, only as far as Hodge again. This one gets past and what appeared to be a handball there by Smith, but picked up by Hodge, who clears it out of touch for a throw-in. It's going to be Stott to take this throw-in for the Youngsters. Stott goes long down the line. This one is giving away there. Poor touch. It's the Youngsters, number 25. Ball comes into the box and Allen just kicks it wide. Well, it was actually out of touch. Initially, it's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick for the Diamond Queens. Hodge takes it. Gives it straight to Cariana, who's looking to turn. Cariana Richardson is not battle there with a number 13, won by it's Carty, number 25. Carty puts this ball across again, and it's stopped by Allen again. It's going to be another chance for the Diamond Queens to settle it down just a bit. Allen plays it long upfield, looking for Lewis. This one is picked up now by Cariana Richardson. Richardson looking to turn inside, now finds the other Richardson, number 11. Goes all the way out wide to Fleming. Fleming down the line is looking for a number 19, that looks like. A tussle over there on the far side. It's the Youngsters and the Diamond Queens, having played some 5 minutes so far. We have had lots of rain here in Anguilla, and the field is a bit wet, as you can see some puddles splashing about on the field and some water collected on the sidelines as well. Especially down in the dugout area, you can see a lot of water collected down there. It's a Richardson, Cariana Richardson. That with Stott. Stott looks to go forward. This one is cut out only as far as Stott again. Down the line to Richardson. Richardson goes inside to Richardson again. This one is chipped towards goalkeeper Allen, who has a bit of trouble with the bounce there. But that's what you're going to see with a wet surface. The ball will skid off and it will fool you with the bounce. So cleared long by Allen. As far as Fleming. Out down the line are the Youngsters, out for a throw-in. Throw comes in down the line, picked up by Benjamin. Inside towards Richardson. Richardson has options out wide. She will use Cariana Richardson. Coming down the left-hand side, Cariana into the box. Ball comes across, cut out only as far as Cariana again. Cariana Richardson lays it off now to Richardson. Richardson number 11. Ball comes in. This one is partially clear. Now Smith, look at the turn in there. And just swarmed by the Diamond Queens defense. Diamond Queens on the break. The Queens can't get past Stott. It's going to be a throw-in. Tussle there between Stott and a number 9, Lewis. Now picked up by Stott. Down the line to Kariana Richardson. And the referee's going to stop the play. It's going to be a throw-in, I believe, or a free kick to the Diamond Queens. Moving for an offside call. It's going to be the Diamond Queens having a free kick. Taken long, only as far as Benjamin. It's going to be out for a Youngsters throw now. It's going to be the Youngsters with Reba Stott. Stott goes on the line. It's going to find Smith. Smith looking to turn. Smith gets past the play easily. There's Smith. Ball coming across, and there's a good ball across. Ball, and Allen comes out to claim eventually. A good break there on the far side from the Youngsters, and in the end, the keeper had to come out and claim no harm done. Oh, that's given away. The Diamond Queens looking to break. Doesn't get past Fleming. The Diamond Queens again with the ball forward. And this time it's a number 8 for the Youngsters playing in defense. And their captain, that's Shaquila Romney. As an offside is called against the Diamond Queens, looking to get forward there on the far side. It's going to be a free kick for the Youngsters. Going to be taken by Captain Romney. Romney plays it long. Controlled. Looking to turn are the Youngsters. Lays it off towards Richardson. Out wide to Kariana. Kariana's in a foot race that she's going to win eventually. Kariana gets down the line. Puts the ball into the box. Now picked up by Carty. Carty lays it off. Oh, the pass is misdirected there, and it's going to be a throw into the Youngsters. Stop. Now Vanterpool. Sorry, that's Richardson with the ball across. This one is cut out partially, only as far as Fleming now. Complete down the line. Looking for the 18 out there in the form of Richardson, Tiara Richardson, but it's going to be a throw into the Youngsters now. Fleming. It's going to take this one out on the far side for the Youngsters. It's the Youngsters. Shot comes in. It's wide of the target. Well, we can see towards the southeastern side, we're starting to see a bit of blue. So that's a good sign as here come the Diamond Queens. But I was looking to find Lewis. Now it's Stott. Reba Stott holding up the play in the midfield. Now turns very well there. Well done by Reba Stott. Stott cuts inside again. Ball comes across. Good ball over the top. Chance. It's going to be Carty. This one is touched out there crucially by Casey and Harley because you could see there that Carty was looking to pull the trigger in there and is going to be out for a corner. Corner taken by Stott. This one cleared at the near post. And as far as Stott again. This one blocked again. And Diamond Queens looking to break, but back with Stott. Now Benjamin. Looking to use some speed there, Benjamin. Benjamin down the line. Benjamin puts this one in. And got out now by the Diamond Queens. Looking for Lewis. The ball skids down the line and out for a throw-in. 14 minutes have been played into the 15th minute. It's still 0-0 here. The Diamond Queens holding their own so far in the AFL Women's Knockout Competition of the first game of that knockout competition. Of course, it's you win, you move on. If you lose, you're out. You have to win to stay in, and probably the most exciting of the competitions because anything can happen on any given day. Anyone can beat anyone, and one loss and you're out of it. You see teams like the Diamond Queens getting hot, and if you get hot at the right time, then it bodes well for you in this tournament. Shot comes in here. Oh, that's a great shot. Completely beating Levincia Allen. And it's 1-0 for the Youngsters. A great shot coming in. I think that's Carty over there. Fires a volley over the top, completely beating Allen. And it's 1-0 for the Youngsters. It was good technique, you have to say. Completely unexpected, but Carty fired a volley that completely beat Levincia Allen in goal. She had no real chance at that one there. And the Youngsters, in the 16th minute of play, are leading 1-0. Diamond Queens, they have to do what they've not been able to do too well in this competition, and that is score goals. They've only scored, I believe, 3 for the season, if I'm not mistaken. And one of them came from the player who was playing at center back for them in Casey and Harley. We can see a change has been made in positioning by Coach Kareem. He's pushed Stott over to the right-hand side where she is now. Stott down the line with speed. Reba Stott. Stott looking to get past Harley. Harley does well to stand her up. What the man Coach Kareem Burris has done is he's pulled Kariana back into the defensive line. She's now gone into left back. And Stott has gone over to the right wing while the number 18 Richardson, she's come over to the left. So Stott will be able to use her attacking prowess to create more chances for the Youngsters. Ball coming in, and Smith can't get the decisive touch on it, and Allen will collect. 1-0 goal coming in the 16th minute of play of the boot of Carty. As the Diamond Queens, as the ball is out wide with Stott. Stott on the right hand side. Puts his ball into the box again. Good ball in, and Smith wasn't able to get there ahead of goalkeeper Allen. It's going to be easily done there for the goalkeeper. A very early kickoff here. The first of 3 games being played is this one. It's the Youngsters versus the Diamond Queens. While coming up at around 5, it's going to be the second game of the knockouts competition for the females. It's the Shining Stars. They'll be taking on the Little Soldiers. Shining Stars, of course, finishing second in the Women's League, up back to their, what you would say their best, one of the highest finishes in a very long time, the Shining Stars. And then coming up at the 7 p.m., it's going to be the continuation of the male senior league as the ball comes across. It's the Enforcers taking on the Limers, and a battle that could determine 3rd and 4th position, as a team that will be keeping their eye on this one very closely. It's the Uprising FC, because as Statmas controls their game against the Roaring Lions that was supposed to be played yesterday was delayed due to weather. So they'll be keeping an eye on this game as Stott puts this ball into the box. Cleared now by Hodge only as far as Carty. And eventually Harley lumps it forward. And of course, the other game that the Uprising would like to keep their eye on is a game involving the Kicks United that is scheduled to be played next week, Sunday, when they'll be taking on the Enforcers. As this one goes over the top, Lewis is running through. Lewis. Now it's going to be the Diamond. Shot comes in there and not her best option. She could have held it up and wait for some support. Opted for the shot and goes well wide of the target. This is going to be the Kicks United taking on the Enforcers on the 22nd, next week Sunday, and that will be another decisive game in determining 3rd and 4th positioning for the Champions League, and as well as for the playoffs, because it's going to be 1st taking on 4th and 2nd taking on 3rd. And it's very interesting because you have about 5 or 6 teams battling for just 4 spots. You have the Roaring Lions, who seem to have secured their place, as is Lewis. And Benjamin does very well, but Illegal says, no, it's going to be a free kick that goes the way of the Youngsters. So you have the Roaring Lions, you have the Ducks United, you have the Uprising, you have the Kicks United, and you have the Enforcers as well, all battling for just 4 spots. And even mathematically, the Limers, if they were to win all of their next upcoming fixtures, they will be in with a shout as well, the Limers. They are only some 3 points behind the Uprising, who are in 3rd right now. So it's going to be a very interesting few weeks of football coming up. It's Benjamin. Looking to drive forward. This one is cut out by Harley. Only as far as Romney at the back. Now it's the number 20. Now start. Hodge. Looks to turn now, Hodge. Chipped forward and left alone by the Diamond Queens, and Fleming can clear. Of course, right now the Youngsters are only playing with 10 as the number 18, Richardson, seems to have come off the field maybe with to change some boots. I'm not certain. Actually seems to be playing with 9 players on the field. So, looking at it, it doesn't seem like the Youngsters have a complete 11. Well, it's going to be Stott coming down the line. Reba Stott looks to put this ball in. Carty takes a long touch and Harley read it all the way. Romney, only as far as the Diamond Queens again, looking to turn. Fleming. Ball bounces over the boot of Richardson and cleared only as far as Kariana Richardson. Out wide. Now Benjamin. He's being pressured now, and that's good speed being shown by the number 14 for the Diamond Queens. Looks getting inside to Lewis. Lewis. And cleared in the end by Fleming. Taylor Thomas, number 14, showed some good speed there, and you can see some promise in the Diamond Queens attack. Here's Stott. Lays it off to Carty. Shot comes in and ooh, Allen was worried. But in the end, it bounces harmlessly wide for a goal kick. Into the 29th minute of play now. It's still 1 goal to nil if you're just joining us. Goal coming in the 14th minute of play, I believe, 16th minute of play, sorry, of the boot of Carty with a good volley that completely fooled Allen in goal for the Diamond Queens. One goal to nil. Diamond Queens having to fight from behind as they've had to do on numerous occasions. Still yet to have a shot on goal, it looks like, I believe. Yes. Still yet to have a shot on goal, do the Diamond Queens. Throw comes in and it's going to be another throw now to the Diamond Queens. Hodge. Long ball down the line looking for Thomas. This ball is going to skid and Ward lets it run out of play for a goal kick. No start. Ball comes over the top, looking for Carty and runs a bit too wide. Carty again, looking to break. Carty with a great touch through the legs. Carty, shot comes in. Oh, and start at the far post. Almost got a decisive touch. Hands on head from everyone, including the goalkeeper, because that was millimeters away from the boot of Reba Stott. Almost made it 2 goals to nil. Fantastic walk by Carty here on this left-hand side, putting a delicious ball across, and Stott almost got there. Richardson now. Forward to Smith. And a bit of a loose touch there on as far as Carriana. Carriana tussle with the number 20 who gives it straight to Richardson. Goes over to Fleming. Out wide to Reba Stott. Stott down the right hand side. Ball comes in and blocked by Hawley. Only as far as Richardson who puts a shot in and it's over the bar. Not too bad of an effort there, but just a bit too high, and in the end it ran all the way over the far post of the goalkeeper, and it's going to be a goal kick. Goal short. Hawley. Looks to play it up the field only as far as Richardson. Sends it long carry on Richardson, and Smith can't get the ball under control. Well, on the lineup card for the youngsters, they do have some 11 names ticked, it looks like. But the player who's ticked that I am not seeing is Hakira Brooks, the number 15. So yes, they have been playing with 10, the youngsters. So they've looked very well. You haven't noticed that they've been playing with 10. Richardson. Down the line, Richardson. Ball is behind the goal. Is going to be a goal kick. And as I speak, it's going to be Hakira Richardson, who has just came and now she's gone to warm up. So into the 35th minute of play now. It's still a 1-goal total for the youngsters. Benjamin now looks to find Smith. Runs all the way out wide to T.R. Richardson. Good touch, Richardson. Cuts it back. Richardson looking to get through a few players. Still battling there, Richardson. And in the end, it's just cleared out of touch for a corner kick. But you can see Coach Kareem Burris, he's on over to the fourth official. Just having a bit of a word. Maybe some issue with the play he would like to bring on. Corner comes in. This one is cleared. It's Benjamin. Now a tussle in the middle of the box. Back out wide now. Cross comes in again and deflected out of play. It's going to be another corner. Ball comes in. Good ball comes in and a tussle there looking for a shot in, but the referee did blow the whistle for an infringement. The referee's going to have a conversation with somebody. It looks like it's Smith in number 29. Kick taking, that's risky. The referee's going to stop the play again. Ooh, I'm not sure about that one there. It looked like Carter was behind the goal line when the kick was taken. And then when it was taken, she made a break on the ball. The referee said that she moved too early. This one taken only as far as Carter now. Shoots wide of the target. Carter wasn't able to direct that one where she would have liked it to go. It's going to be a goal kick. Hodge again. Somebody's going to find number 13 in a tussle for the ball, and it's won by Richardson. Inside over towards... Oh, the ball is looking for Smith. And frustration being shown there, as it's going to be Brooks. Runs out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in now. Brooks who's just been introduced onto the field, is going to take this through. Ball goes long. Chipped over the top. Picked up by Lewis. Looking towards Thomas. Now cleared long up the field. Ball over the top, and Ward is going to collect now. But you can see the speed that the Diamond Queens have up top, and you can see the idea that they have tried to use the speed of both Lewis and Thomas. Of course, a notable absentee for the Diamond Queens is Linton. She is not on the field as of right now. And I'm not sure she's available today either way. She has been ticked off as a substitute, but I don't think that she is a substitute either. This one is cleared long over the top. And the referee stops for the handball there. And I think Kareem wanted the advantage. Karina Richardson. Ball going out wide. Is going to find start. Oh, that's a good ball there. Ball comes in. Blocked on let's one. Smith. Smith looking to turn. Lays it off now. Will the shot come in? Shot does come in. Now start again stretching instead of running into that one there. She chose to stretch for it, and in the end it's going to be a corner. She could have ran onto that one there and got it under control, but she chose to stretch. Again, probably deceived by the skid of the ball. Of course, the surface is very wet. Corner kick to the Youngsters. Corner is taken to the near post and runs out of touch. It's going to be a goal kick. Romney. Plays it long to Richardson. This one is cut out now by the number 20. Who looks to turn, no finds. It was looking over towards the left-hand side, and the ball went illegally. According to the referee, it's going to be a free kick. Free kick to the Youngsters. Romney over the top and runs all the way back to Harley, who just takes a touch and ball will run out of play. Barbaro looking to get it under control there. As we've seen some players have made their way into the stadium from both the Little Soldiers and the Shining Stars, as it's going to be assistant referee Nutsy who signals 2 minutes of added time. Richardson out wide to Stott. Richardson again. Oh, it's a good play between Richardson and Stott. Stott again. Looks to go down the line. And muscle off the ball by Hodge. Stott again. Ball coming in and Harley just touches it out for a corner. So it's a corner kick to the Youngsters. You can see how high up the field the goalkeeper for the Youngsters is. Corner comes and it stays behind the goal. Goal kick. Over the head of Barbaro this time. Throw into the Youngsters. We have had the 2 extra minutes. Throw goes long. And that's the halftime whistle. So we've had our 47 minutes played in this first half. And at the halftime whistle, it's the Diamond Queens 0 and the Youngsters 1. A goal coming in the 16th minute off the boot of Carty. And you're in about 15 minutes time for the second half of this, the first game in the Angular Football League Women's Knockout Competition. Welcome back to the Raymond Igishar Technical Center, and there's going to be a change in goalkeeper for the Diamond Queens. Lavincia Allen has been forced to leave, so she'll be replaced by Kanisha Cox, who will be going in goal for the Diamond Queens. One goal to nil goal coming in the 16th minute of play off the boot of Michaela Carty. Is the youngster kicking us off here in this second half. Carty going to run into some trouble. Diamond Queens, they'll need a fast start if they would like to get themselves back into this one. Out wide to Richardson. Fleming now. Down the line. This one is cut out. The Diamond Queens can break. Ball looking towards loose. It's cut out now, and it's all the way out wide for the youngsters. Cross coming in now, and it's a bit overhit. And Smith is in a runner with Harley, and Harley's going to win that race easily there. Harley gives it away. Richardson tries to put it in. This one is cut out again. And Lewis now. Not picked up by Carriano. Or is it, sorry, that's Richardson out there. This one cleared by Hodge. It's the youngsters. Ball coming across. Good ball across. Oh, that's a fantastic play and a brilliant goal. A great decisive touch coming off the boot of Smith. She gets one to her tally, and that's 2-0 to the youngsters. Good play over on the far side there. Cross came in, and no mistake was made by Smith. Putting that one well out of reach of Cox. 2-0. 2 goals down now, the Diamond Queens. They're going to have to score the next one. If the next goal goes to the youngsters, you have to see that that's going to be the end of the Diamond Queens here tonight and in this knockout competition. I was going to find Richardson on the right-hand side. Richardson. Shot coming in by Carriana, and it's wide of the target. There's 2-0. Goals coming in the 16th minute of the boot of Carty and in the 47th minute of the boot of Smith. 2 goals for the youngsters. Diamond Queens. They're going to have to find a goal from somewhere. It's Thomas. Pick this one up now. And Benjamin does well. Richardson. I was looking for Brooks. Sherry Richardson again. Looks to go down the line. And if you're keeping up with the cricket, the West Indies, they need 49 runs to win, while Pakistan, they're just in need of the 3 wickets. So that game is shaping up nicely with Kemar Roach and Joshua De Silva, the 2 batsmen out there for the West Indies. Just Jaden Seals and Jamel Warrican left in the dugout for the West Indies. So Pakistan in need of 3 wickets and the West Indies in need of 48 runs. Shot coming in here off the crossbar. Ooh, that one there was rather close. Shot came in. Cox is not the tallest goalkeeper. And that one there was not too far away at all. Over to the right-hand side. It was Richardson. Richardson gets past easily. Puts the ball in. Smith lays it off. Carter looks for the shot. Can't find it. Goes to shot again and runs out of touch for a goal kick. Lewis. Can't keep it in play. It's going to be out for a throw-in. Ball comes in now. Down the line. Good run by the youngsters so far. Ball chipped in and Cox. Ooh, there was a bit of trouble. Richardson now. Charles Richardson now. Fleming. Harley looking to clear it. Runs himself from the trouble. Richardson puts his ball in. Gets past the goalkeeper. And off the bar again. The second time within 2 minutes. Shot comes in by Carty. It's over the bar. Second time in 2 minutes that the ball has rattled off the crossbar. Harley, only as far as Sharice Richardson. Now, Kariana Richardson goes out wide towards Brooks. As you've seen, Stott has gone back into the defensive line. This is dangerous as it's going to find Kishma Smith. Only giving away there. Only as far as the youngsters again. Richardson. Inside. So now it's going to be Carty. Carty. Shot coming in. This one is blocked. No only West Carty again, and the flag goes up for an offside signaled by Tashim. That's going to be a free kick to the Diamond Queens. This one taken long and picked up by Lewis. Start now. Benjamin. Start. Ball comes over the top looking for Richardson. But Hall is going to pick this one up now. And clears it out of touch. Actually, no, kept in by Richardson. Ball chipped over the top. Cleared by Harley. He's played very well today as Casey and Harley. She's maintained a very good level of play throughout this tournament. As the shot comes in by Sharice Richardson, and Cox in the end is going to... Oh, that's risky. And I don't know about that one there at all, Mr. Referee. I don't know whether Harley touched that one or not. And according to the referee, she didn't. Shot taken again. Blocked by Harley again. This one volleyed high. Well, that's dangerous. Keeper can't hold on, but it gets there in the end. It's Kierana Richardson. Now Sharice Richardson puts this ball over towards the left-hand side, and out of touch, it's going to be a goal kick. Brooks. Ball forward now finds Thomas. Thomas goes inside to Lewis. Lewis is looking back out wide to Thomas again, but cut out by Benjamin. Benjamin turns. Lays it off. This one chipped forward by Stott, and Cart is going to run onto it now. Ball coming inside, finds Richardson at the back post. Richardson shoots. A team effort and cleared out for a corner by Harley. So you can see the Shining Stars going over to begin their warm-ups. And the likes of Vanterpool, they'll be keeping a close eye on this one here, as they may have to run into this team. Whichever team wins this one, they may have to run into them. So they'll be keeping a close eye on this affair here. It's 2-0 for the youngsters. Benjamin. Fleming. Looks to go down the line, Fleming. Fleming's still going now. And out of touch is going to be a throw to the youngsters. Here come the youngsters. Richardson loses out. Oh, good move by Barbaro. Looking forward now. It's the youngsters. Chipped over the top. And all the way through to goalkeeper Cox. Throw into the Diamond Queens. Down the line come the Diamond Queens, looking to break, but they won't get past the speedy Reba Stott.
That is, she usually kicks the ball very well, and it was a testament to that goal that was scored just a while ago.
They've been trying at one, have they? With both Kariana Richardson and Sharice Richardson, they've been trying to test the jumping power of Cox, and on this occasion, they finally got it right after hitting the crossbar twice. They finally got one to hit the underside of the crossbar and go in. And Coach Kareem, he's taking a seat. He's satisfied with his team's performance.
Certainly, he could be, and he must be satisfied. Seeing him putting in quite a number of training, even through the course of the inclement weather that actually passed us sometime early this morning, and they have done the work and have got the results to show for it here this afternoon. We know this is a one-off knockout game, and they're looking to at least advance.
It's just about getting hot at the right time. And if you can maintain your form, then you have a good chance of winning. It's just one game you need to win. Just keep winning, and you'll keep moving on till you win the entire tournament.
Certainly, they would have placed, I think it's third in the overall competition, and I'm certainly sure that they will be looking to at least upset the Superstars, who has been the super team that is of the female tournament, followed closely by the Shining Stars, as we are seeing them warming up on the far end of the pitch, because they'll be coming up against the Little Soldiers, and that should be a good match, because the Little Soldiers is a nitty-gritty, small but aggressive team as well.
A good ball across. It's Carty. Shot comes in by Carty. It's wide of the target. A good passing play, and again going for the long shot there, and almost beating goalkeeper Cox again.
Yes, and as you can see, Doc, we certainly will see more goals here, because the ball is being played. The concentration of the play is certainly in the Diamonds Queens defensive half. They have had quite a number of trouble trying to move the ball forward, and only a matter of time before we see a number of goals.
Ball coming across again. Hall is stepping out of the defensive line. Only as far as Kariana Richardson. Looking all the way towards Brooks. Brooks now goes back to Reba Stott. Stott chips it forward. Looking towards Smith. Now Richardson on the right-hand side. Richardson running into a bit of trouble. And if you're keeping up with the cricket, the West Indies, they just need some 40 runs to win, but they only have 3 wickets in hand. It's very, very tense here at Sabina Park in Jamaica.
Yeah, they are, as usual, putting us to the sword again.
Making a meal of what should have been an easy chase. Just some 160 runs, 168 for victory after bowling so well to get rid of Pakistan. They have made a meal of it here.
Yes.
They only have 3 wickets to play with, still needing some 40 runs.
Yes, but it shows and it tells the ebbs and flows of cricket, test match cricket especially. At one point they were dominating and seems to be cruising until the pendulum swung again, and now here we see it seems as though it's been swinging back in the favor of the West Indies since they have lost those 3 quick wickets. But we do hope that they can at least come away and grab a 1-0 lead in the 2 test match series.
Yes, they will need both Joshua Da Silva and Kemar Roach to stay at the wicket, as after that, Jaden Seal has a test best of 7 and Warrican is not too much better.
Yes. And if this were cricket we're commentating, I'm certainly sure we could have sifted through that West Indies selection, because I really would like to know what they were really thinking with the inclusion of some of the, especially Warrican, really.
You have to quit, especially if you look at the warm-up game, because in the warm-up game, they had 2 spinners who took 5-ers. But Sammy Pamal and Rakeem Cornwall both took 5-ers. Yet both of them were left out, and they played the 3rd spinner, Jamel Warrican, who didn't take any wickets in that warm-up game. So I have to question, if you're going with an extra spinner, why not take one of the 2 spinners who were in form?
Yes, it's almost as if they were giving him a makeup pick, so to speak, because of what transpired in previous test matches before.
There's football action here at the Raymond Eagleshaw Technical Center. It's the Youngsters. Looking out wide to Brooks, ball over the top, and Smith took it off the path of Carter, who was running out there. As you can now see the soldiers, they're going over towards their coach over on the far side to warm up as well. Of course, their numbers don't look like they have a full 11 right now as this ball goes into the side netting.
It's good move there. Is that look like, is that Lake there?
That's Brooks over there.
Brooks, yes, he did move down the line well, but the angle was a little tight, and she could have only dumped that one into the side netting.
Good ball forward again in space. It's Carty onto the left foot. Shot coming in off the bar for the 3rd time. Shot comes in again and into the arms of goalkeeper Cox.
Nearly again, the goalkeeper stretching as if it's saying, well, this one looks like it's going over the bar, but hit the bar, ricocheted back into the field, and the number 21 player there trying to at least to poke it into the goal. Did get a toe on it, but not the power that she would have liked, and the goalkeeper was able to pick up and collect cleanly.
There's Cox now, of course, coming in to replace Levincia Allen, who didn't come back out for the second half. Not sure exactly what transpired during halftime. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious. This ball moves over to the left-hand side with Brooks. Brooks looks to put it in, having A player there for the Diamond Queens accompanied. It's out for a corner kick. 71 minutes played. It's 3-0 for the Youngsters, and looking more and more likely that they'll be moving on to the next round of the knockouts competition.
Yes, most likely, because for the short time that I've been here, I think the ball might have crossed the halfway point probably just about once, and it really shows that the Diamond Queens, they're really soaking up some pressure, but still just 3 goals down, and that could have gone. That could have easily been a penalty had the player gone down.
She went down. I wouldn't have been the referee for calling it because it was a wild swing at the ball that just took out the player's foot.
Yes.
It's Stott on the far side. Reba Stott. She's played pretty much all over the pitch today, has Reba Stott. Very versatile.
Yeah, usually a very energetic player as well. I was wondering whether or not she was carrying a niggle in the early parts of the championship tournament, because she was riding the bench quite a bit. Don't know if she was carrying a knock or maybe just a loss of confidence, but she usually and generally plays it well, especially down the wings.
Definitely. And she did play down the wing in her last encounter and played very well. I believe she scored a goal against, was it the Superstars? The Shining. I'm not exactly certain, but she did score a goal there at the end to bring the game back very close. Game finishing some 2-1, I believe. It's going to be the Youngsters. Ball forward to Smith. Smith can't get it under control. Harley, who's moved forward from defense, gone into an attacking midfield position. Of course, with Linton not being available today, they are missing a bit of creativity in the midfield.
Yes, I was wondering because they even though they have lost all of their matches, they have looked a little bit more purposeful in playing the football for the most parts. But today, they just seems to be on the defensive end.
Into the 74th minute of play. It's still 3-0. And the West Indies still need 40 runs to win. Not scoring, but not losing any wickets. Game pretty much in the balance right now.
Yeah.
Hodge to take this goal kick. Hodge. Now cleared by Richardson. Only as far as Carty. Carty looks to turn. Michaela Carty. It's Carty still going. Lays it off out wide. Ball back inside to Smith. Has a shot. This one is blocked. And the Diamond Queens looking to break. Well, as far as Benjamin, who puts a shot on goal now. This one is blocked partially. And almost ran into trouble there, but picked up by goalkeeper Cox. It's going to be a chance for the Diamond Queens to just slow it down just a bit. Release some pressure on the defense. Thomas. Looking to go forward towards Lewis. Thomas again, and this time he's going to run into some problems now. Well, it's a ball forward to Richardson. Cuts inside Richardson. Richardson looking to get past a second player. This one is going to run out of play for what should be a corner.
Yes, Richardson running directly into, that looks like Harley there, directly into the player. That could have easily been an infringement, but the man in the middle is that, who's that? Hilton, yep. Says fear, challenge, and it's a corner kick.
Richardson puts a ball into the box. That's going to be out, and what should be another corner.
What I can say though is that the youngsters, they too have not looked their fluid self in terms of passing the ball as they were during the course of the season. I know they are missing one of their key and a main player in Adriana. So I'm not too sure whether that contributes to how they're playing here. Even though they're leading 3 goals to 0, they're not as dominant as I think they can be.
Both Adriana Connor Anthony Cole Woodley are out for this one as good ball comes across and Smith, a rather weak effort in the end. Two of their main starters are out as Stott puts a ball in now. Now it's Richardson looking to drive into the box. Cleared only as far as Kariana Richardson. Shot comes in this time. It's wide of the target.
Yes, they just need to take their time and try and string some more passes together as much as they can. As we can see, Coach Burris, just gesticulating a little bit, maybe just trying to, share some information as to how best he think that they should be playing. But a good thing is that they are leading 3 goals to 0 and are really in the ascendancy here in this match.
Yeah, so the only unfortunate thing for the youngsters is that they don't have any substitutes. So they can't rest any of their main starting 11 players. They did play the majority of the first half with only 10 players.
Okay.
I guess you have to feel bad for goalkeeper Esther Ward. She's pretty much not had a thing to do. She's been stood between the edge of her box and the edge of the circle, just waiting to get some sort of action.
Well, just another 12 minutes, 21 seconds plus injury time. And the player's just been held up just a little bit on the fast side. Seems like it's going to be a free kick, that is. And we can see the match commissioner, Mr. Collins, going across, maybe probably to share some, give some instructions with regards to especially both teams warming up on the sideline over that side.
It was a powerful free kick there by Hodge, but not getting it well directed. You can see Hall is screaming for his players to get back. First time I think the goalkeeper had to touch the ball for the game was to go behind the goal and get it. Oh, it's Harley now. Casey and Harley. Harley. Ball chipped over the top. Stott is looking to clear in a battle there with Thomas. And Stott gets it clear. A missed kick by number 20, and eventually the youngsters can move forward upfield. It's Sharice Richardson. Out wide to Richardson on the right-hand side. And a bit of room as well. Is waiting for some support. We'll find it in Richardson. Back out wide. Sharice. Now Richardson on the right-hand side, number 18. Ships it back to Carty. Carty. Oh, that's a good move by Carty. Puts the ball across to the backward shot coming in. Cox makes the save.
Well, it was a good cross from Carty there, but goalkeeper right in place for what was a very tame shot on goal, and she collected nicely, no damage at all.
It's Brooks. Ball
Maybe
goes behind for a goal kick.
Maybe the effort she kicked that one just now with, that should have been the effort that she really put in. I could have seen the youngsters going 4 goals up, but we're into the 81st minute of play. It's the knockout competition between the Diamonds Queens FP, and we must always try to at least inform our viewers as well that this is the first asking for the Diamonds Queens as well. And I must say kudos to them, because even though they have not won any matches in any of the games that they would have played, they've stuck to the task in coming and representing for each match. So kudos to them as well.
Cleared by Romney. Out for throw to the Diamond Queens. The West Indies, they've broken into this lead a bit further. They now need some 29 to win without having lost any more wickets. They're 139 for 7 in chase of 168 for victory.
Certainly got to keep our fingers crossed. Like I said, the ebbs and flows of Test cricket. I was trying to follow the English and the Indian match as well, and that one is keenly contested, very tight as well. But we know both teams, they are high in terms of their rankings, and they're not going to let anything go away at all. India is trying to fight back, and I think they were some 150 runs, could be more, in the lead. Yeah, and we have seen what Joe Root has done so far in this Test match, and so
scored 108 in not out.
So anything is possible.
As of course, it's the start of the second round of the World Test Championships.
Yes.
Both the Pakistan West Indies series and the England India series are part of the Test Championship and looking to gain some rankings, some points to make it into the final.
And that is why it's very important for the West Indies to win this match.
As of course, heading into the 5th day, India, they've lost some 5 wickets. But with a half century from Ajinkya Rahane as well as Pujara scoring some 47, they were able to stem the flow of the England pace attack as they were ripping into them very early. Kohli didn't score many at all. Sharma got out very poorly. And in the end, Rahane and Pujara started the ship.
But if you are a West Indies player, batter, I think the session between Pujara and Rahane would have been a really good teaching moment for our batters to look at, because at one point you find like Pujara had already faced 90 balls and only had about 7 or 8 runs.
He ended up at 100 balls, only scoring 12 runs, and ended up scoring 43 out of 240 something balls. It was in terms of the situation in the game, it was fantastic because he soaked up a lot of deliveries that his team would have needed him to face to not expose the lower order. And for them to go in only 5 down is a very good testament to the knock that Pujara and Rahane played.
Yes, certainly.
All back in the arms of goalkeeper Ward. And with 26 rounds left, the only recognized batsman left in the West Indies team, Joshua De Silva, has just edged it behind to go to wicketkeeper Rizwan off the bowling of Shaheen Shah Afridi.
So there you go. Another twist and turn again. And it's really going to be down to Roach now.
It's down to Kimar Roach. They need just over 20 runs.
26 runs.
Need 26. 2 wickets left. Can the lower order do it? We have to wait and see. It's going to be Thomas. Using a speed Thomas. And Benjamin does well there in the end. Fleming. Forward now. Picked up by Kirana Richardson. Over to Richardson here on the near side. Plays it back. Ball comes into the box. Now a tussle between 2 Youngsters players and a Diamonds Queens player. Harley. Offside it should be. Yes, it is offside against Lewis. Referee said play on. As referee Hilton, I'm not sure about that one at all. He signaled that she was behind the line, but The ball was played well before she got behind the halfway line. I'm not sure about that one at all.
Certainly, he certainly will need to go back and look at the the tape for this one because, and that is, it begs the question: why do you have assistants? Because he was all the way up. The referee's assistant is right in line. Did call the play correctly, Mr. Richardson. Umbrella over on that side, only to the beckon of play on by Hilton. Really. That needs a markup, as we would say. A lot of times they say, well, the commentators are very hard and the officiating, but things like these, it's hard to bypass as a commentator.
It was. You could see that Umbrella over on the far side. He signaled that it was offside, and he knew it was offside. But referee Hilton allowed the play to go on. And Richardson is driving forward now. And in the end, cleared. Back with the Diamond Queens. Looking to go forward now. Lewis. Can't get this one under control. Harley is frustrated. The Diamond Queens are frustrated. They've played very well, but it looks like this will be the end of their run here in the Nuggets competition.
Yes, certainly. This will be the last match of their season.
Into the 88th minute now, and the West Indies are 142 for 8. Still leading some 26 runs to win, with only 2 wickets left in hand, and left up to Kemar Roach at this point.
Yeah, I really don't. You pick a player to do what? Bowls and get you wickets?
He bowled, but didn't pick up any wickets. And he's not as good of a batsman as Rakeem Cornwall. So, even of Sami Pamal, he has scored a fair few runs on the regional scene. So, to pick the worst batsman out of the 3, and probably the worst bowler out of the 3, then you have to question his selection, of course. He's been around for a while, but he's only played in 11 test matches because he only plays overseas.
Yeah.
Yet Vasami Pamal has not been able to get into the side as yet.
I really, really baffles us at times. Well, I think I saw a stat that says his personal best is 41, and they only need 26. So maybe this is a good time to cash in on that personal best.
A good time to show some sort of batting form, having been bowled out by Shine Shah Frady. Oh, there's a good ball over the top, but Ward finally has some sort of work to do. Gets to come on and collect that one. With him being comprehensively bowled by Shaheen Shah Frady in the first innings, he'll have to hope that he can survive long enough to score the runs required. It's Harley. And a free kick is signaled, so can the Diamond Queens drag one back? We did see Hodge earlier put a good free kick in, wasn't able to get it on target.
Well, she has just about 6 seconds. I can't see no long injured time. I don't know. 2 minutes. 2 minutes of injured time, and so we will see.
It's going to be Taya Hodge. Can she put one on target? Can she cause Ward some problems? Free kick comes in and ooh, not too far away. It definitely had one a bit worried there.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's probably the final throw of the dice for the Diamonds Queens. Certainly show that seems as though the youngsters just resigned themselves to saying, well, okay, we've got this in the bag. No need to push, put a pedal to the metal, and they're just more or less going through the motions.
Ball comes across towards Smith. Kishma Smith. Now it's Richardson out wide to Reba Stott. Stott now on the left-hand side now. Ball comes in. Good ball in and cleared by Hodge partially. Only as far as Stott again. Stott puts it in again. A good ball across again and into the goal, but offside is Miss Kishma Smith.
She is
offside. I don't think she knows it yet. Offside is a signal.
That's well, the referee's assistant is certainly in a better position than I am, but that looked a little close there. Because the ball did elude two defenders who were almost in line. But this is probably going to be the final throw of the dice here now in this encounter.
Just the 19 runs left for the West Indies. But what scares me, because the last time the West Indies played a test match in Pakistan, it came down to something similar to this. Just need to bat out the last, as the shot comes in, need to bat out the last over of the day. 7 balls left in the day. And the number 11 batsman.
Is that Sharon Gabriel?
Went for a big slog sweep. Got bowled comprehensively and threw away the test match from the jaws of snatching a series victory.
Well,
and for some reason, this gives me that feeling.
Well, if history is on the West Indies side, they should win, because I think they said that it seems as though one is out.
And that's the end of this game. And that was almost the end of Kemar Roach's innings as well. Went for a huge pull shot straight to the man at square leg. And an easy catch. He shelled it.
Well, fortune favors the brave, they said. But we've come to the end of this match. The youngsters in control, 3 goals winners over the Diamonds Queens to move further into the second round of the female knockout tournament that just got on its way today. And you're certainly going to see just after this the Little Soldiers. They'll be doing battle against the Shining Stars, the team that was runners-up, second place to the Superstars in this year's competition. A few more words from the dock and we take to Master Control when we will bring you a second match in this triple header right here at the Wayman Stadium. So we take you back to Master Control until then.